Hi, yeah, this is not crochet content, but I think I'm gonna cut my hair. Okay. I'm gonna wet this down so I can cut this more evenly.
I didn't know she was gonna cut that much off.
Hi, you guys. It's Kayla. Welcome to Cluck and Buzz Crochet. Have I convinced you that I cut my hair into a bob at home? I didn't. I didn't. I did that DIY butterfly cut tutorial, and I think gonna side wavy here because it's forgiving my very poor blending job. Did you find a little frog? Poor William, his face is so eczema-y. Okay, I have about 10 minutes to film here. This is going to be a video over all my inventory. Yeah, that's a little possum. Oh, tail, yes. That's his little possum. I have about 10 minutes to film here before I have to leave. Actually, less than 10 minutes. So I'm not going to be able to show you all my inventory, but I am going to give you kind of a look over of what I have so far. And then I think... A booty, yeah. I think what I am going to do is just go through all my inventory in sections because I do not have the patience to sit here and film and do all my inventory at one time. Today, I'm going to go over my sports crates. And we'll hopefully be able to get through all of it this week. All right, let's get started. Okay, I don't have much time. I'm gonna try not to talk very quickly. William keeps going in and out of the room 150 times and it's driving me insane. Okay, I'm gonna start here with my PatChick Mahomes. These are one of my original patterns that are available to buy on my Etsy. This is one of my first gen ones. Let me get a better one. See how he doesn't sit very well? These guys have a much flatter bottom, so they sit a lot better. And I like the numbers better. Anyway, I have 5 PatChick Mahomes. I sell these for $20, even though the size is the size of most of my $15 things, because of the embroidery of the hair, of the numbers, of the facial features, his headband. Because of the embroidery of all that, I bump it up to 20. Right now, I have 5 of these. I am going to try to make one more. So the total of that would be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And hopefully I'm going to add Mr. 120 here by the time Saturday rolls around. Okay, going down from there, I have my Jayhawks and Tigers bin. So for my Jayhawks, these are very similar to my pattern that I used for my robins, which is also for sale on my Etsy. It's not exact because I do add this row here to make the ruffles at the base of his neck. And I've added eyebrows. But these I sell for $15 a piece, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 made. So one of my 5 that I have is this Gen 1. Jayhawk that I made when I was first making the pattern, and obviously I did not know how to do a beak at that point. So I'm going to cut this out and redo it and give him some eyebrows and see if I can get him looking close enough to these guys to also sell for $15. That is on my list to do today. So at the end of that, I will have 5 of these for $15, so that will be $75 in Jayhawks. Then next, I'm gonna have a vote for you guys whether or not you want my tiger pattern or my flamingo pattern next to be released, but this is my tiger pattern. Yeah, I have this guy. I have 3 of them. So I have this normal tiger, and then I did 2 in Missouri tiger colors without the bug eyes. But I have 2 of those guys. These I will sell for $18 a piece. Why does he look so much bigger? I think it's just the eyes maybe. But yeah, I have 3 of these guys for $18 a piece. So what is that? Oh, maybe I do these for 20. Sorry, I keep looking down at my notes. These might be 20, 18 to 20 a piece for a total of 60. Okay, and then the last item on my sports crates is going to be a Willie the Wildcat, my Willie the Wildcat pattern. I do need to add the eye whites on a couple of these guys. Also, a huge project I have for this week is I just bought some fabric glue, and I need to go and glue down the white eye yarn details on all of these guys. They tend to want to, well, that one's not wanting to scoot, but kind of scoot over on the eye, so I need to glue all those down. But I have 1, 2, 3, see, I don't have his eye whites on yet. 3, 4 Willie the Wildcats. I sell these for $15 a piece now for a total of $60. Now, I would make 5 of these, but I just ran out of my dark gray yarn yesterday, and I think I'm just going to be good with making 4. That is my sports shelf done. All right, guys, I have got to head out, but I just wanted to check in that first little section of things. Hi, you guys. It is Tuesday. Welcome to day 2 of filming my inventory. I know most people do this in one shot, but children. Attention spans. Okay. So today I'm going to try to tackle, while William is sleeping, this 6-tiered shelf that I have. And maybe like this basket back here. We'll see what we can get through. Okay. So this is a, shelf that my mom got me from Hobby Lobby, I believe. I just pulled some things off the top. I know that's out of view of the camera, but on the top shelf, I have 4 of these little penguins. This is a free pattern on Instagram. I think it's Hakias_art. I'm probably butchering how that name is supposed to be said, but I will put her tag up here. Anyway, I have them in 4 colors: purple, pink, teal, and the traditional black and gray and white. So I have those. I do those for $13 a piece. So that is a total of $52 worth of inventory. I'm peeping down at my really fancy notes here. Do you like this picture my daughter has? I'm not sure. I think that's supposed to be me and Jake getting married, but I'm not sure. Anyway. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at, because we know that I am not wanting to do math on camera. So then also I had hung on the top of this, on the sides, 2 Yip Yips. I have had these since my first market, and they have not sold. I have had a couple people at least recognize that they're the Sesame Street Yip Yips. And I'm sure some people look at this and are like, okay, that's great, but what the heck am I supposed to do with this? I sell these for $20, but I thought they'd be fun to, like, I'd probably need to make a sign to hang by them and be like, put your mismatched socks in the laundry in here, or put your car keys, or put your plastic Walmart bags in here and pull them out when you're ready for the next one. Anyway, yep. Oops. Yep. This is based on a free tutorial on YouTube. Gosh, it's been so long since I made these. I will put her name under here though, somewhere. Next shelf down. We're gonna be able to start seeing these now as I work down. But next shelf down, I have my big possums. So these I sell for $18 a piece. I have 4 of them. Oh dear, can I get them all on screen? So I think I explained this in my last one of my last vlogs, but this is a pattern based off of a Crochet by Jenna paid pattern that I bought on Etsy a long time ago. But I think the max stitch count for hers was 18 to 24, and I just didn't like how small they were. I like a fatter shape, and so I expanded them to 30 around, and I also, I think, took a row or two off of the nose to make it a little bit shorter and less like pointy. But yeah, next on down, this is kind of a mixed item shelf. I have 3 mini moos is what I market these as. These are from the Cozy Stitch. This is a paid Etsy pattern. She has got a ton of different animals in this like little style. I added an extra row on this one. This is like a colossal mini moo, but look how much bigger this one is than the other two. I also added little like hair to make it kind of like a Highland cow on that one, but I sell these for $15 a piece. I have 3 available, and that is a total of $45 worth of mini moos. Also on the shelf, I should make some more of these. Maybe I will by the end of the week. I'll let you know if I add some more. These are my pig pattern. It is no sew other than tacking the tail up to the body. But everything else is just crocheted in the round or done with surface crochet. For the ears, I have a muddy version and a pink version. I have not sold the muddy version yet. I've had him for a while, but I've sold a few of these pink ones. I sell these for $13 a piece, and I only have 2 of them. So right now I have $26 worth, but maybe I'll make a third one. I don't know. I also had put up there this guy. This is just a little puffball sheep. I sell him for $12. This is a free pattern on Crochet by Janina's Instagram. So that's where I got this guy. I sell him for $12. So I only have 1 of him. I used to have a couple, but they took forever to sell. So I have not made more of him, but yeah, 1 puffball sheep. My next shelf is my birds, and I'm still going to be adding to them. I have quite a few of these. So yesterday I told you, I asked you guys if you'd want my tiger pattern or my flamingo pattern next. Can I put a poll in the comments? I don't know. But yeah, these are going to be, one of these is going to be my next pattern that I'm going to offer on Etsy. I'm planning on making patterns for both of them. So I have 1 flamingo right now. I want to make a second one. Birds for me don't sell that quickly, typically. So I don't, but I feel like flamingos might. There's like a flamingo craze going on right now. I don't know. So I may make another one of those. I also have 2 bald eagles. I only have 1 right here. There's 1 in my bin over there for extra because I can't fit him on the shelf. I can only fit 6 of them on this shelf, but I have another bald eagle. So I have 2 of these. This is the same pattern that I used for my KU Jayhawks. I use the same pattern. I just do it in different colors, obviously. But here is my bald eagle. I have 2 of him. I have 1 for right now. Flamingo. I have 2 robins. So these are patterns available on my Etsy. They come in a pack with like crochet and play set. So it's a robin with eggs, a worm, and a nest. But these I just have the robins. Again for $15 a piece. And then again, these are all based on my own pattern. But I also have I have 2 different mallards in the same pattern. I actually gave him an extra row on his head, so he's kind of taller, but 2 mallards.
That one's my favorite.
Rosie loves this one. She likes that green, but I like both of them. Anyway, 2 mallards, $15 a piece. So in total right now for birds, let's see, birds, I have 8. 2, 4, 6, actually no, I have 7. I counted 8 when I was writing this down because I want to try to make a second flamingo.
60?
But
Or
8
20.
would be $120 worth of birds. So hopefully they sell well. My next shelf, these are my moles. By the way, I kind of got accused sarcastically, passive-aggressively on Instagram for stealing this pattern. A girl commented and said, this just looks just like my guacamole pattern. I had never even heard of her account before. So this is my original pattern in a pattern pack. I guess the guacamole pun has made it to more than one crochet designer. So I hope that isn't offensive to anyone, but I didn't even know that pattern existed before she commented. But yeah, I have I have 3 these standing up moles and guacamole, and then I have one of the all fours one. Yeah. So I have 4 of these. This is my own pattern again, and I sell those for $15 a piece, so that's a total of $60 worth of moles. Okay. The other 2 things I have back there are excess booty frogs. Well, let's just do them because they're on the shelf, even though they're just here for like item overflow storage, because I can only fit 4 of these in my basket. I have the booty frogs in the basket. I have 4. I need to put a mouth on him. Oh gosh. They're rolling away. I have pink, teal, green, lavender, and then 2 more green booty frogs. This is from False Bubbles. Has a free tutorial on YouTube making these. They are really easy. There's no color changes. You can sit down and bang them out, and they're just so funny with their butts. These sold out at my last market. I sell them for $15 a piece. 15 times 6 is 90. And then in my bottom shelf, and I feel like the bottom shelf never gets looked at as much, so I'm hoping I can kind of display these with their little tentacles coming out, and maybe that will draw people's eyes. I keep talking while I'm facing away from the camera, so sorry if the volume is like, oh. I have 6 of these. These also sold out at my last market. There I go again, talking away. My possums also sold out last market. This is a free tutorial on YouTube from Loops and Knots Crochet. She has so many great things. She just came out with like a mini axolotl pattern that I kind of want to try. But yeah, I have in blue and this variegated sea shades, ocean shades or something. This is all Bernat. Bernat lavender and like a frosting color. Light teal with the frosting color. This is the baby pink with the frosting. I think this is in the color Seafoam, maybe, with the Bernat frosting tentacles. And Pow Purple with the sea shade tentacles. And I have different eyes on all of these. Sell these for $18 a piece. So 18 times 6 is $108 worth of jellies. Also, I think this guy is missing 1 tentacle. Yeah. My kids had a tug of war moment with this guy, so I need to sew on his missing tentacle. I'm kind of on a roll. Let's move to this basket. I don't know if this is where these are going to stay in my display, but I put them in here for right now because, you know, like Snake Charmers basket. So this is based off of a free pattern on Instagram from Mom Stitchetti. I know Crochet Grove has one of those spiral snakes. I have not bought that pattern yet, but I think if all these sell, I think I'll try that spiral snake pattern because those are so cool and I would love to like wrap them around different things on my stand. But right now, as of now, I have this rainbow gradient snake. I have this rattlesnake. These are all Bernat colors. This is Bernat Sailor's Delight. I don't know. I talked about this in a vlog, how much I love this color. I did add a rattle on here. It doesn't actually rattle, but I added this bobble stitch rattle tail to make him a rattlesnake. And then I have this one who is blue, green, and yellow striped. So I think, I can't decide. I think I'm gonna sell these for 20, maybe 25. Oh, they're pretty big. Okay, at least 60 for those, if not 75 if I bump that up. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going because I feel I'm on a roll. There's no children interrupting me, so. Okay, next. Oh, by the way, the snakes, I keep forgetting to say like what's new to my stand. The moles will be a first time thing at my stand. I've never sold those before. The robins will be a first time thing. The flamingo will be a first time thing. Did I already say the snakes will be a first time thing? These will also be a new first time at my market. These are the Tofu turtles. I love this pattern from Meg's Makes Crochet. Apparently there's a ton of mods and stuff that you can buy through her shop. I didn't know that, so I just kind of made my own mod for a sunflower and a daisy tofu. So I have those. I think I'm going to make all of these. What did I write down? I have such a hard time with pricing, you guys. And you know, there's people that are like so tedious about like weighing their yarn and writing down how long it takes to make them. I can never sit down and like start and finish a crochet item in one sitting. So I don't know how long it takes me to make things, and I don't measure the yarn before. So I don't know. Pricing is hard. I just kind of eyeball it. That's probably not intelligent. So I think I have these for 17 a piece, and I have 5 of them. I have these 2 flower mod ones, and then I just have some normal, a purple, a teal, and this, again, I love this shade with the smoky green. This is all brunette. Okay, also on turtles, I have these little guys. This is the Crochet with Luna free Instagram pattern for her. I think it's called Tilly the Tiny Turtle. I should make more of these because I have a feeling these are going to sell well. I have one in purple, pink, that same color that I just showed you with the tofu, teal, and brown and green. I should make some more of these. I only have 5 right now. I'm going to sell those for $8 a piece, I think. Yeah, 8 times 5, 40. $40 worth of those. Okay. I also have these, a couple of these mini, I might make these for like $5. These little frogs. I only have 3 of them though. So $15 worth of, these are the pocket frogs from Lacromi. These are all, everything I've showed you right now is going to be in these little flat baskets. I got these from Five Below. And I have like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. This is my Mushy Pop bin. I've been selling these since Market 1, and they've been bestsellers for me like almost every market. These have been in my top like 3, 4 things that have sold, if not the best seller. I did, if you saw my blog, change. So my original 2 left over from my last market were with the 10mm eyes and this flecked top. I had these 2 left over from last market, and then all the rest I've made with the big, a lot thicker spots. These are hearts, and then just the normal circles. And then I embroidered the long eyes to make them match like the Mario mushrooms. These I think I am going to be selling for 17 a piece now instead of 15, just taking into account the time it takes me to make them. They are interactive. They are more work than they look. So they are going to be worth 17. I have 8 of them for $136. This is from Cable and Canvas. It's the Sammy Spore pattern, and I crochet them with an 8mm hook. That is what I've crocheted everything I'm showing you. So that's how I learned, and that's what I prefer. I will downsize sometimes, but yeah, unless otherwise mentioned. They're all done in an 8mm hook with chenille chunky yarn, size 6 yarn. Okay, my next basket. This will be new at my market. This is another one of my own original patterns. This is the Market Mouse that I have made, and the Market Possum, which is the Market Mouse mod. This pattern is available for free on my Instagram if you want to go follow me there. I have all the directions for that there, and it's pinned to the top of my profile, so it's easy to find. Anyway, I have 6 of these made. Again, this is another one that I probably should make some more of. I just don't know what I'm going to have time to do. But I have 2 possums. I really think these will sell well. And then I have 2 albino mice. Why did I do pink ears on one and white ears on the other? I don't know. By the way, this is the mouse with the color change out of the magic ring, and this is the mouse with just an embroidered nose. So if you don't like changing color out of the magic ring, you can always just embroider on the nose. And then I have 2 in gray and baby sand. So I have sorry, I need to blow my nose. I have 6 market mice / possums. Where is that? I put them at $10 a piece. And I'm gonna sell those, so that I have $60 worth of those. I'm gonna go blow my nose. Hold on. Whew. Okay, sorry. All right, next, my top seller at several of my markets since market number 1, maple chickens. I always make quite a few of these. As you can see, they're filling up 2 baskets. I think I'm just gonna have 1 basket out and then just have the rest of these for like restocking in my bin that I bring of all my stuffies. But yeah, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I think a kid has made off with one of my other ones. I'm missing 2 chickens. They probably rolled under the bed or something. William has been chucking them lately. He'll come in here, grab one, and chuck it. Stinker. Anyway, okay, chickens, 16 of those for 12 a piece for $192 worth of chickens. Again, this is the famous maple chicken pattern from Oak and Marlow. I was cracking up talking to Ashley from Going Crochets. She said that even if you don't sell crochet at markets, people will be selling candles and they have maple chickens at their stands. So, I don't know. I know this is a popular pattern, but it always sells so well for me. There's been so many markets where this has been my top seller. So, I made a lot of those. Okay. Let's move on to my Easter basket. I'm going to buy some kind of sign to put here that says Easter basket, Easter, Happy Easter, something. And I think I'm going to fill the bottom with some of that green, like Easter grass, you know, that you fill Easter baskets with. So these are all going to be spring themed, Easter themed things. I have 1, 2, 3 of Ashley from Going Crochetsy's chocolate bunny pattern. I love these. I love these so much. So I have 3 of them. I think I'm going to give her a pink tutu. I have all these things that I'm planning to do. We'll see how many I actually get done. I think I'm going to give her a pink tutu because Rosie said each of them should have a different thing. Like the chocolate one has a carrot. The white chocolate one has a bow. She, I think, is going to have a tutu. But I am going to plan to sell these for $18 a piece, I think. Is that what I have on there? I didn't even write down anything yet. Okay, so I haven't even written down all of my inventory yet. I'm planning on selling these for $18 a piece. That is a total of $54. This is going to be bad because I'm going to have to do math in my head since I don't have it written down. So, hopefully that... Anyway. Okay. Oh, hey, look. I found another chicken. I told you I had more chickens. Let's see. Okay, next I have my hatching bunny patterns, and maybe I'll find a way to display these outside so people can, outside of this basket, so people can see them easier. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And I'm planning on making another egg to put this guy in. He's not a bunny, but he will fit in the egg still, see? He's a little chicken. I made him. I was gonna put him part of the pack, but I just didn't want to. I was just done making the pattern. So yeah, little chicken. I think these are going to be 16 a piece. So, oh dear, 16 times 5. What is that? Guys, I just had to stop and write down everything and use my calculator because I can't do math. I really can't do math when I'm filming myself. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hatching bunnies, well, with one hatching chick, for 16 a piece is $80 worth of hatching bunnies. I think these will do well. Why do I have 2 in 1? I don't know. Because I still need to make 1 egg. Okay. The rest of the stuff in here is so random. I have this bunny that I made. I think I'm just going to put him for 10 or 12. I don't have any more of him, and I sewed his ears on so funky. This is loose. I might fix those, or I might just cut them out and just have him have ears without the pink. That's probably what I'll do. I have him. I think I'm going to put him for 12. Then I have a couple little things. I thought I could get like some eggs, like some plastic eggs that would be kind of bigger, but not too big, to put some of these, like my mini frogs and stuff in. Like I thought all these could be like in an egg. But I haven't found a good size egg to put them in at a store. I don't know. So for right now, I have him at 7. I have him at 7 also. He was my first version of the bunnies before I made them a little bit fatter. So I had just these little things. I might just put these in like a minis basket and just have them marked separately. But in here, I also have a mini chicken and an egg. I hate pricing these things. I only have 1 of. Maybe he'll be 12. Okay. Oh, I'm starting to lose my focus. Okay. Next are one of my oldie but goodies that I have sold since my first market, and these are my axolotls. I took this from a free pattern on Instagram, but then I just sized it up to a bigger version. So I have 5 of these. I've started to do embroidered eyes for them, and I really love how they look with the embroidered eyes. So I have a pink, a light pink, a purple, a teal with the smiling eyes, and then I do have this one left over that has the safety eyes. I'm going to sell these for 20 a piece, so 20, 40, 60, 80, $100 worth of axolotls. Those are going to probably be in some kind of basket. Okay, let me go get my farmer bunny, and then the rest of the stuff I haven't even written down, like my big stuff. These I'm going to have displayed in this radio flyer mini wagon as a little like traveling fruits and veggies stand. I've cut off my head here. This is better. These are things that I have had since my first market as well. I think they're all free patterns. So I have this pickle in a jar. Have not made a pickle in forever. This has been with me since my first market. I sell these. I think I'm going to sell them for 15. I think I'm gonna make him for 15. So I have one $15 pickle in a jar. I'll try to put the lady who did the tutorial I followed down here. It was on YouTube. I freehanded these strawberries, but it's sort of similar to a pattern that I found on YouTube. So I just kind of freehanded these, but it's based off a girl's tutorial on YouTube. I will put her name down here. But I made 3 of these. I sell these for $8 a piece. Then I have 3 blueberries. This is a free pattern from Yarn Goals on Instagram. Again, I sell all the berries I sell for $8. So I have 3 of those. And then I freehanded, kind of based on the strawberry, I freehanded 3 carrots for 8 apiece. I put some embroidered eyes on him. I don't know how I feel about them. So those are 8 apiece. So 9 of these little fruits and veggies. I have 9 times 8 is $72. Ooh, I did that one in my head. Oh, I just found another strawberry. This is one I've had since my first market. He looks evil. Oh, okay. So what's that? 8 times 10, 80. I have $80 worth of those. And then I have this corn. This I've had since my first market. I love him. He comes out of his husk. I did have to modify, I forget, is Becky, something Becky. I'll put her name down here. But I did modify, like, she had the same rounds for the corn as she did the husk. And so I did the husk in bigger rounds so that I wouldn't have to, like, shove it in there. It would fit easier. But I have him for $25, I think. Yeah, $25 for this corn. Some of these are hard for me to remember because I made them so long ago. Okay, and then pulling the cart is going to be my little farmer bunny, which I need to see if I can tack her hat up. This was a yarn test. This is a pattern test I did from Huggable Handiworks. I forget what date she's having this come out. It's not out yet, but it should be pretty soon, maybe the end of this week. This bunny will come out. It's under Spring Bunnies, her Spring Bunnies pattern. So I'm going to sell her for $25. This hat is removable. So yeah, I'm going to have her for $25. Oh gosh, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, if I push through and try to finish this, I'll be able to put this video up earlier. Here's some big things. One-off bigger things. This really isn't that big of a thing. Ooh, I have one sea turtle. This is also from Loops and Knots Crochet. It is for her, I think it's the medium turtle. She has a free tutorial on her YouTube. I did this with the frosting, a frosting color, and then the Pow Purple. I'm going to offer this for $25. This chunky unicorn. I love this. This is Starburst the unicorn from 5 Little Stitches. This is a paid pattern I got off of Etsy. I love this. Jasmine has since pattern tested for me, and she puts out some cute patterns, you guys. I think I am going to sell this guy for $30, maybe $35. We'll see. And then my latest finished, I just posted I thought it was hilarious, reel of Geraldine the Giraffe doing the Macarena for Ashley from Going Crochetsy's pattern release day. Ashley, if you're watching this, you need to make these shelf sitters with a monkey. You need to make a monkey shelf sitter, because can you imagine all the fun poses you could have hanging her from a tree? Or one of these from a tree. You guys, this is the coolest pattern because of the bendable limbs. So fun and unique. Her legs have the same bend in them. She sits on her own. She is awesome. This is such a cool style of pattern. So I think I'm going to put her for $50. She did take me quite a bit of time. She's got a lot of detail. She's got a lot of different colors. So she's pretty large. Like, I couldn't even fit her on one of these, in one of these crates. She's pretty big. So I think she's going to be for $50. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. This video seriously is going to be like an hour. Okay, I have another basket of bigger items. This is so much inventory. I think this is the most inventory I've ever brought to a market. I still haven't added it all up because I haven't written down all the like bigger one-off items. This is the Snoozing Goose pattern. It is free on, it's like a, there's like 3 different makers that collaborated. It's Snoozing Goose. This is the flamingo mod. They also have a mallard mod. I've sold the flamingo and mallard. I have not made the snoozing goose, like the original colors on this one. I think I'm going to sell her for $35. She is done in Big Twist plush, so she's pretty big. I don't know, $30 to $35. She is large. So yeah, I have her. Also in this bin, oh, thank goodness, he already has a price. This is my jumbo axolotl. I have her for $50. Now, the work is not $50, but the cost of this plush, this is like super plush soft yarn. So I factored in that cost of the yarn, and I have her for $50. Again, she's pretty good sized. I mean, she's like fluffier. They're pretty good size. Okay. Then I have my panda potato bear. I think I'm going to do her for $30, $35 maybe. Maybe this will be like $30 to $35 tub. Well, except for the jumbo, this is $50, so. Potato bear. This is my own pattern, available to buy on my Etsy. I did this mod for the panda. I don't have it available on my Etsy. My Etsy is just for the plain brown bear, but my other kids have stolen my 2 other brown potato bears. So I'll have this guy, I think, for $30 or $35. This guy I also have marked. I have her for $30, but maybe I'll change it. I don't know. If I do her for $35, I don't know. I don't know if I should go down to $25 because I've had her for a really long time and she has not sold a muddy pig. This is a free pattern by Passionate Crafter. You can follow the pattern on her blog on her website. But yeah, I have this one for $30. I might mark it down to $25 just because I've had her for a long time. Okay, guys. Ooh, I'm going to try to get done with the rest of this stuff. Okay. Mario and Luigi. This is a pattern from Crochet Hippie Designs. I pattern tested this. I'm not sure how much the pattern costs on Etsy. But yeah, this was a pattern test I did for Mario and Luigi. I think I'm going to price these at $45 a piece because they are pretty sizable and they do take quite a bit of time. So I think I'm going to do these both for $45. This is definitely going to be the most expensive thing at my booth. Look how big this thing is. Like, okay. So I think I'm going to put him for $80. I don't know.
And this giraffe.
Oh, Rosie, we need to glue down his eyes. Will you glue those down for me?
Where's the glue?
Right behind you. This is what Rosie's been doing for me. See how these lift? She has been taking fabric glue and gluing them down for me. So that draft was a pattern test I did for Meg Crochet 2023 that is available. I'm not sure if it's on Etsy or on another site, but yeah, I think I'm going to do her for $80 to $85 because she took a long time and a ton of yarn. I'm going to take you over to the other wall. It's going to be kind of dark, but I'm excited because I'm getting this done, and
I think I did them.
I think I'm going to be able to maybe post this. Sorry if the lighting here is not as good. I had to turn on my bedroom light, so this is not natural lighting. This is the last of my inventory. So I have this Flip the Fish. It's a bottle flipping fish. This is from Teresa's Crochet Shop. It's a paid pattern. Flip the Bass I have for $25. He has been with me since Market 1. And then I have this, this is a pattern test I did for Emily Stitching For You. This is a birdhouse pattern. I think I'm gonna make this for, I don't know, it has a lot of parts, but I feel like I need to secure this better with hot glue. I don't know, 35 maybe, 40 for this guy. So yeah, this is the only thing that I made, I think, out of everything that I did with the 5.5mm hook, because I didn't want this to be gargantuan. I feel like he needs to hang or else he just kind of topples. Okay, next, this is my own pattern. This is my love bug pattern. I have not released it. I plan to at some point, maybe not for another year at next February. I don't know. But I think I'm going to sell these for 18, well, maybe 20 a piece. Probably 20 because they're bigger and they have multiple parts, kind of color changing, multiple things sewn on. So yeah, maybe 20 a piece for $40 there. Have 2 of those. Okay, next I have my sitting bees. I charge $13 for these, so that's $26 there. This is a free pattern on Instagram. And then these I have 5 of. They need, goodness. I had like Christmas hooks in these because I had these hanging from fishing line in my last market, so they're kind of floating. And I do have these floating around my stand in the summer for my canopy when I have an outdoor market, but this is an indoor market. And thank goodness, because it is supposed to be storming and rainy on Saturday. So I have 5 of these that I sell for $15 a piece. So that is $75 worth of these bigger bees. That was from, I think, Robin, Crochet by Robin. What's her name? I don't know. It's a girl on Instagram. Did a viral tutorial on, it was like, went viral on something. And I sized it down to 30 stitches instead of 36 stitches. Last 2 things. I have a wolf. This is from my own pattern that I have not released yet. The original pattern is for a fox, and then I made him into a wolf. I have sold my fox twice. I've sold 2 of them at previous markets. This is my wolf. I've only had him available 1 time, so we'll see if he sells at this market. And then I have my lazy cat that I thought I would make more of, and I just can't bring myself to do it right now. So I think I'm going to sell him for $15 because of his size, even though he took me for flipping ever to make. My kids are going crazy out in the living room. I don't know what's happening, but this is from, I think it's Green Frog Crochet. It is a paid pattern. And I just need to do it again so that I can get better at it because it is cute. It is cute. You guys, that is everything. Oh my goodness. That felt like a marathon. I just wrote down and added all of that up, and that is equaling a total inventory value of $2,544 worth of inventory. And I may add a couple things to that. That is by far the most inventory I've had for a market. I know some people prep like insane amounts of inventory, but for me, that is a ton. That is so much inventory. So I just hope I have enough room. Sorry, I have a headache. I have like a killer headache. Apparently we're supposed to get a storm tonight. And so I think my head is letting me know, hey, a storm is coming. So I need to like pound. Anyway, $2,500 worth of inventory. I'm so proud of that. I'm so excited about that. I was also going to show you guys my signs and stuff that I make for that, but maybe I'll save that for the market vlog because this is going to be so long. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions about patterns or anything else, leave me a comment below. Also, let me know if you want the tiger or the flamingo pattern next. Okay, I will be vlogging our setup Friday night at the market. I'll try to vlog at the market too, and then I will have a recap for you next time. So thank you so much if you watched this whole video. Thank you for stopping by to my channel. Thank you for everyone who is subscribed, and for just the crochet community is so kind and so supportive. And I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for the kindness and support of others. I'm so encouraged. I'm so encouraged by you guys. So thanks for sticking with me. And I will see you in my market recap sometime later this week. Bye guys. Thanks.